what you would like me to do, and I will get to it as fast as possible. Okay, enjoy the video. So in this requested video, they asked me to read the magazine. They said in a soft voice, so I'm not sure if it wants it soft spoken or just, you know, a soft voice. So I'm probably gonna switch between whispering and talking. Talking. Talk. Talking. Whispering and talking softly. God. I'm gonna leave that in so y'all can watch me struggle, but I have a really hard time changing between whispering and talking softly. Oh my god. I sound like so The Hunger Games on Netflix, and I literally sound like Katniss Everdeen after Peeta chokes her and she's trying to talk. It's like raspy. Anyway, I have a really hard time changing between whispering and talking softly, so let's see how this goes. But they asked me to read the magazine instead of just tapping on it, so we'll see how this goes. And you can watch me suffer as I try to switch between whispering and talking softly. There you go. I did it. Okay, let's get started. So, let's start from the beginning. There was a few recipes in here that was disgusting sounding. So I'm probably just I'm not gonna go through this whole thing like I did last time because that video was so long. So I'm probably just gonna read the ones that I like the most. So these sound good. These are sweet cranberry rolls. So cinnamon rolls that have cranberries in them. So it says, let's see, 1 1/4 cups divided sugar. Let's go back. Cranberry sweet rolls. Prep 55 minutes plus rising. Bake 25 minutes. I wish that I could. Okay, makes 15 servings. Christmas morning will be sweeter than ever when you serve these festive rolls. So it takes 1 1/4 cup sugar divided 1/2 cup of water, 2 cups cranberries, 1 teaspoon grated orange zest, 2 package of active dry yeast, 1/2 cup of warm water, 110 degrees to 115 degrees. I'm assuming that's Fahrenheit. 1/2 cup of butter softened, 1/2 cup of whole milk, 2 large eggs, room temperature, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 4.5 to 5 cups of all-purpose flour, melted butter. Just melted butter. You don't tell me how much melted butter. What the heck? Anyway, cream cheese frosting, 1 cup confectioner's sugar, 3 tablespoons of cream cheese softened, 1/4 cup buttered softened, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of whole milk. Okay, so let's see if I can switch. In a large saucepan, bring 3 1/4 cups sugar and water to a boil. Add the cranberries, return to a boil. Cook uncovered until cranberries begin to pop, about 6 minutes. Reduce heat, simmer 15 minutes longer or until thickened, stirring occasionally. Stir in the orange zest, cover and chill. Step 2. In a large bowl, dissolve the yeast in warm water. Add the next 6 ingredients. My god. The remaining half a cup sugar and 3 cups flour. Beat until smooth. Add enough of the remaining flour to form a soft dough. Turn the dough onto a floured surface, knead until smooth and elastic, about 6 to 8 minutes. Place in a greased bowl. Turn once to grease top. Cover and let rise in a warm place until doubled, about 1 hour. Preheat oven to 375 degrees. 3. Punch dough down. Roll into 15 by 10 inch rectangle. Brush with butter. Spread cranberry filling over dough to within 1 inch of edges. Roll up jelly roll style, starting at a long side. 4. Cut into 15 slices. Place, cut side down in a greased 13 by 9 inch baking pan. Cover and let rise until doubled, about 30 minutes. 5. Bake until golden brown, 25 to 30 minutes. Cool in pan, 5 minutes. Remove to a wire rack to cool. Beat frosting ingredients until smooth. Spread over warm rolls. 1 roll, I'm not going to tell y'all all that. Who cares? It's like it's the nutritional value and all that, and I'm like, I'm not saying all that. Alright, let's move on to another one. We have the Kris Kringle Star Bread, chocolate chip coffee cake, dried cranberry scones, lemon-filled gingerbread muffins, stolen butter rolls. That looks like, oh my god, I don't like French cake. I don't like fruit cake, but I love anything bread. These literally look like fruit cake and bread combined. Ugh. Delicious almond braids, Hungarian nut rolls, Australian apple twists, Kelsey's favorite cranberry bread, drizzled butternut bread, onion and cheddar biscuits, lemon thyme bread, chocolate quick bread. I'm not finding anything good yet. Pumpkin pecan loaves, favorite jalapeno corn muffins, Moroccan spiced fruit and nut bread, peanut butter bread, date pecan tea bread, caraway scones, rosemary garlic braid. That sounds good. We'll do that one. So this is what it looks like. I already told y'all I love bread. Okay. So the rosemary garlic braid. Prep 1.5 hours plus rising. Bake 25 minutes. Makes 3 loaves, 12 pieces each. The moist, savory bread pairs nicely with a variety of main dishes. It's great with soup, I thought that said soap, and makes a wonderful grilled ham and cheese sandwich. I came up with the recipe a few years ago when I wanted to use up the fresh rosemary in my garden. 5 whole garlic bolts, 9 to 9.5 cups bread flour, half a cup of sugar, 3 packages of quick rise yeast, 3 teaspoons salt, 1.5 cups milk, 1 cup water, 3/4 cup butter divided, 1 large egg, room temperature, 1.5 teaspoons garlic salt. Steps. Step 1. Preheat oven to 425. Remove the papery outer skin from garlic. Do not peel or separate cloves. Cut top off garlic heads, leaving root and end intact. Place cut side up in a small baking dish. Brush with oil. Sprinkle with rosemary. Cover and bake until softened, 30 to 35 minutes. Cool for 10 minutes. Squeeze squeeze softened garlic into a bowl. Add broth, lightly mash. In a large bowl, combine 3 cups flour, sugar, yeast, and salt. In a large saucepan, heat the milk, water, and half a cup of butter to 120 to 130 degrees. Like everybody has a thermometer in their kitchen. Add to dry ingredients. Beat just until moistened. Beat in the egg and garlic paste until smooth. Stir in enough remaining flour to form a soft dough. Dough will be sticky. Turn onto a floured surface. Knead until smooth and elastic, about 6 to 8 minutes. Cover and let rest for 10 minutes. Turn dough into a lightly floured surface. Divide into thirds. Divide each portion into 3 pieces. Shape each into an 18-inch rope. Place 3 ropes on a greased baking sheet and braid. Pinch ends to seal and tuck under. Repeat with remaining dough. Cover and let rise in a warm place until doubled, about 30 minutes. Preheat oven to 350. Step 6. Bake 15 minutes. Melt remaining 1/4 cup butter. Add garlic salt. Brush over bread. Bake until golden brown. 10 to 15 minutes longer. Remove from the pans to a wire racks to cool. I would eat all this in 10 minutes. I love bread. Okay, let's see if we can find a better one as the last one to read. I don't want to do any more bread. We just read bread. We're actually technically read 2 breads. One a normal bread and one a sweet bread. So, oh my god, my nose. Let's see if we can find something else. Croissants, walnut bread, orange gingerbread, tassies, raspberry ribbons, layered chocolate marshmallow butter brownies, dipped cherry cookies, Kellyanne Christmas wreaths, Oreo collage, champagne blondies, white chocolate cranberry biscotti. Oh, I think I might do these because I absolutely love macarons. Let's see if there's anything better though. Pistachio. Oh, I can't have that though. Oh, now we're in the cakes. Should I do the macarons? Or should we do a cake? Cakes are more advanced though. Let's see. See if there's anything good in the cakes really quick. Because I keep hitting stuff, I swear. Let's see. Andy's cupcakes, chocolate yule log, salted caramel fruit cake, the reindeer cake. Oh, rum cake. The rum cake's good. Oh, cheesecake. I don't like cheesecake. I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. I think I might do the macarons as the last thing. And then now we're at the pies. I like pies. I want to make a pie. I don't. Is that a pepperoni pie? Blood orange and goat cheese galette. I don't know what a galette is. Do y'all know what a galette is? Okay. Yeah, I don't like anything else. Let's do the macarons for the last thing, okay? So they're hazelnut, which is like my favorite. Well, hazelnut and pistachio is like the best flavors in my opinion. So these are what they look like. And let's read the steps. As my noisy new upstairs neighbors decide to come into their room above mine and start making a ruckus. Okay. This is gonna be weird because of how I have to hold it. Okay. Hazelnut macarons. Prep 50 minutes. Bake 10 minutes. / batch. Add plus cooling. Makes about 5 dozen. Dang. You don't have to be an expert in French cooking to whip up these sandwich cookies. You kind of do. The crisp, chewy macarons take attention to detail, but they're not hard to make, and they're simply a delight, both for personal cat snacking and giving as gifts. Okay. because in order for them to rise correctly, you have to literally do everything so precise. So anyway, let's continue. 6 large egg whites, 1.5 cups hazelnuts toasted, 2.5 cups confectioner's sugar, dash of salt, 1.5 cups superfine sugar. Oh. Let's keep going. But these aren't actual, like, fridge macaroons. Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe the recipe that I found wasn't actual fridge macarons. I don't know. Let's keep going. Coffee, buttercream, 1.5 cup sugar, 6.5. I'm getting actually, like, I hate this recipe. 6 tablespoons of water, 6 large egg yolks, 4 tablespoons instant espresso powder, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1.5 cups butter softened, 6 tablespoons confectioner's sugar. I want to know how they're making these macarons because that's okay. I love like macarons, but these are not hazelnut macarons. These are coffee flavored, which is hazelnuts in the I want to say dough, but like the cookie part. Anyway, so step 1, place egg whites in a small bowl. Let stand at room temperature for 30 minutes. Step 2, preheat the oven to 350. Place the hazelnuts and confectioner's sugar in a food processor. Pulse until nuts are finely ground. 3, add salt to the egg whites. Beat on medium speed until soft peaks form. Gradually add superfine sugar, 1 tablespoon at a time, beating on high until stiff peaks form. Fold in hazelnut mixture. Step 4, with the pastry bag, pipe 1-inch diameter cookies 2 inches apart onto parchment-lined baking sheets. Bake until lightly browned and firm to the touch, 9 to 12 minutes. Transfers the cookies onto the parchment to wire racks. On the parchment to wire racks, cool completely. Step 5, for the buttercream in heavy saucepan, combine sugar and water. Bring to a boil. Cook over medium-high heat until sugar is dissolved. Remove from heat in a small bowl. Whisk a small amount of hot syrup into egg yolks. Return all to pan, whisking constantly. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes or until thickened, stirring constantly. Remove from heat. Stir in the espresso powder and vanilla. Cool completely. And step 6, in a stand mixer with the whisk attachment. Beat butter until creamy. Gradually beat in cold syrup. Beat in confectioner's sugar until fluffy. Refrigerate until mixture firms to a spreading consistency, about 10 minutes. Step 7, spread out 1.5 teaspoons buttercream onto bottoms of half the cookies. Top with remaining cookies. Store in airtight containers in the refrigerator. Note: to toast whole hazelnuts, bake in a shallow pan in 350 degrees oven until fragrant and lightly browned, 7 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. To remove the skins, wrap hazelnuts in a tea towel. Rub with towel to loosen skins. So, those were 3 recipes that you can try at home. I don't really know how I feel about that macaroon recipe. Because it kind of just sounded like they were making meringue cookies in a way. Because meringue cookies are made with just egg whites. And I don't know if that's how the French make them. If any one of y'all has like a French descendant, like are part French, and you do a lot of French baking in your house, please tell me how they make their macarons, because the recipe that I found, which I wound up not making it because 1, I know that it's you have to be really skilled to get it to come out perfectly, and 2, the flour that you have to get to make macarons is like expensive, because it's like, it's not normal baking flour. It was like nut flour, so it's expensive, and I didn't have the money. But like, is it not normally made with nut flour, not just egg whites? So let me know in the description which is more I was about to say Parisian, but I guess I don't know if the whole French do it. Like if that which recipe is more French, in other words. Because this sounds like just a American simplified version, in my opinion. And they actually just made like meringue cookies and were like, these are macarons. Yeah, they are. Yeah. So anyway, let me know in the description of what you think is more French. And I hope that you enjoyed